Now, over my 8 years in office, we dramatically increased our generation of clean energy. We acted dramatically to curtail our use of dirty energy. And we invested in energy efficiency across the board. In Paris, working with people like Matteo, we helped to lead the world to the first significant global agreement for a low-carbon future. But here's the thing. Even if every country somehow puts the brakes on the emissions that exist today, climate change would still have an impact on our world for years to come. Our changing climate is already making it more difficult to produce food. We've already seen shrinking yields and spiking food prices that, in some cases, are leading to political instability. And when most of the world's poor work in agriculture, in fact, some of the refugee flows into Europe originate not only from conflict, but also from places where there are food shortages that will get far worse as climate change continues. So if we don't take the action necessary to slow and ultimately stop these trends, the migration that has put such a burden on Europe already will just continue to get worse. Now, part of this is also going to be wasting less food, especially in the United States, where we can waste up to 40%, especially when nearly 800 million men, women, and children worldwide face the injustice of chronic hunger and malnutrition. We have to create a food culture that encourages a demand for healthier, more sustainable food. If we seize the future, there's nothing we cannot do. I do not believe that any part of the world has to be condemned to perpetual poverty and hunger, and I do not believe that this planet is condemned to ever-rising temperatures. I believe these are problems that were caused by man, and they can be solved by man.